What's up, people? So I want to make this video because we're dealing with an enemy so deceitful, so sneaky and mischievous, malicious, that they have to be found and eliminated. Like right there, you see that little skip I just had? That was them. So they're stalking me right now because I know the truth, because I know what they're up to. The enemy are some of the people in society amongst us that have a network of liars and deceivers. Right now, they're planning on whoever is going to watch the video. They got like a system. So they created tricks by watching, spying on me and studying me, because I know the truth. I know what to do. I'm related to God. So because I'm related to God, I have a level of knowledge, comprehension. Like I know stuff, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot. So they started learning from me and started creating tricks to combat me with lies and deceptions. You get what I'm saying? And they do it from within. They're here in physicality and they say things in certain, they put together a system that does things for them from within that you could feel like indirectly, like if someone was attacking you by studying you and knowing what you're doing, they know what you're doing, and they just go along with what you're doing and say things to create sensations. It's like witchcraft, brujeria, and stuff like that. So it's like to the next level. So they learned from me because I'm related to God, right? They learn from me how to become worst at what they do. So since they're so low, they became the lowest of the low. So low that they started going introvert to act like they were, telling the truth, or not even telling the truth, but like they went so low, like filth, shit, all that stuff, that they went introvert. You see what I mean? And that's what they're attacking me through. So when I say certain things, they go and take it out of context and create lies and deceptions and inconsistent sensations. Like right now, they're right now going along with what I'm saying right now, and they think that they could stop me from telling you the truth. But I could do it without even having to make these videos. I got a lot of people alerted on what they're up to. You see how I'm sounding? They're trying to detune me. And the moment I say that they're trying to detune me, they're gonna take that out of context, and you may hear me sound a little bit off tone at a later point in this video. You see what I'm saying? Like right there, there was like a little stopping right there, like a little stump right there of nothingness where they put, and this, when I said this video, you see it right there. It was right. It's still right there, a little bit of it, a trace of it. So they're using technology. Like if they're possessing technology, like if they're going within technology, like they're assuming or assimilating technology from like within and stuff like that. Like if they're going through to like if certain things like electricity, people and stuff like that, we have like an essence, like substance, and we have a certain energy, and we radiate that energy. They tap into that energy. They've done it to me a lot of times, and like they go and use like radio waves, radio. They use a lot of different like tactics, things to attack me through. I don't want to say you, because then, or people, because then they'll assume like if they could do it to everyone. You see what I mean? So if I say it a certain type of way, because they're liars and deceivers, they go and exaggerate it and try to like, you know what I'm saying, widespread it and stuff like that. And there's a lot of them in the government, the White House, the government politicians. There's a lot of, because, the enemy is in positions of power. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like this is big. The feds full of Freemasons. Freemasons in a cultic society. Freemasons are part of it. The Illuminati, Freemasons, those symbols in the dollar bill, those are hidden symbols right in your face. And we got to get rid of them because they went too far. They wanna have it their way in both ways, in the lies and reality. So they wanna like, because they were given those positions because it was supposed to fill a role. So they went because they started studying me, and because I had a hurt lower back and stuff like that. I was in a lot of pain when I moved into this house. What they did was they started studying me. That one of my neighbors, he's a Mexican, and Mexicans don't give a fuck. They're like the witchcrafters that don't follow the rules. So they go and do shit that they're not supposed to do. So he started studying me and learning how, because he already knew what he wanted to do. So what he did was, because he was protected by Freemasons and they were guiding him and protect. And so when I would go against him, because I know how to fight, or others, they would go protect them, or because they can't come against me by themselves. So they gotta like come at me by the thousands, hundreds, thousands. Right about now, they think that they could just come at me by themselves because they got a lot of tricks together, but I could still demolish them. So what it is that they start studying me and learning from me, and like I said before, creating tricks from me to combat me with their lies and deceptions. And since they can't do it, because lies is not something as, true, it's not something that's physical. It's more like lies are more like illusions. See what I'm saying? And illusions is something that in physicality, you could just pass right through it. You see what I'm saying? So lies doesn't have the substance, solidarity that the truth has. And I know that. Now, I'm not saying that all lies are bad, all liars are bad, but they're on the side of negativity, bad. You see what I'm saying? So this network of devil worshippers amongst us is amongst us. It's in the United States mainly. They're also in other countries like London and stuff like that, because they got Freemasons over there and they came over here and stuff like that. So like it started over there, and then when they came over. You see how I'm sounding right now? Like I told you, substance and stuff like that. So they're detuning me right now, as I told you before. And right now they're running away. You see what I'm saying? Like right now there's Jose. They got Jose in the phone, whether he knows it or not. There's some dude right now named Jose that they got matched up to my phone's frequency, energy, essence. Like I told you, they assuming. And they got him in a certain type of specific angle. And now it's Junior, Hardy, Marty, Freemason, Illuminati, Jesuits, Skull and Bones, Mexicans. Anyways, so they go and put them in certain like angles or positions. Like they say, okay, I'll be inverted, but then inverted in a certain. They go and they use inverted tactics. Like they go, they use. Hold up, you see how I sounded detuned? Like there was a stoppage there, and right there too. So they're doing it right now in real time. That right there is them too, right there. Like, cause when I speak the truth, they're supposed to feel a certain type of way, and they use like tactics, redirections, and they put tricks together, like whole entire created, made up, illusionary, deceitful tricks from their negative side. So that when I go and say the truth, like when I speak the truth on videos, they go and look to see who's about to watch the video so that they could keep them away from my videos. You see what I'm saying? Completely malicious. They're fucking bad. Just bad. There's no good in them. It's exactly like you heard. You see him, because I'm speaking the truth. I'm hurting them right now. It's exactly how you heard the devil is like. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Deceitful, sneaky. So that, like there are people amongst us. They could be your friend or your family, because there's a lot of them. Sometimes they're recruited, not knowing. Sometimes they just are like that. So they're just like that. So they just join, or they're just part of that side, and they'll be amongst you, and they'll be acting like your friends, and you may not even know what's going on. A lot of people know what's going on. They just haven't been reminded that the enemies amongst us, that some of the enemies are your friends and family sometimes. Presidents, politicians, most presidents were or are Freemasons to this day. If not, then a part of another occultic society. Even JFK too. John F. Kennedy, he was a Freemason too. So George Bush was a Skull and Bones member. You see how I'm having a little stoppage right there, like they go and assume like if they put spots with emptiness in between. So sometimes when I'm saying things, I run into those and I sound like flat in certain parts. Like they're doing right now, they're reacting to what I'm doing, to what I'm saying, and they're really like a computer. But like it's like I'm saying like a computer, then they'll go and act like computers and stuff like that. But what they're doing is they're saying what they want done. Like they want to know everything be here, like be here, not be here, and just hide behind a lot of inconsistent sensations, lies, deceptions, inversions, and pretty much negativity. So they put all that negative confusion stuff and sensations and all that stuff, like if they're hiding and it's doing everything for them. So they go and act like I'm inadvertent into them, like they're me inadvertent and stuff like that. And like if they got me in front of them doing everything, like God doing everything for them and stuff like that. You see what I mean? So these enemies are amongst us, and they're highly deceitful, like I told you from the start. Right there, you could feel what's going on. So they took Jose off of there because I told you, and I exposed it directly. So it was a direct exposure. They have Jose's energy there. I'm gonna show you his image right now, and I'm gonna expose what I'm saying here in this video, widely spread, because the truth cannot be stopped. So what they do is they try to get in the way of the truth. Like if the truth is in one place and they could dominate it and control it all together. And reality is made of the truth. Like it's a, you know, pretty much like evidence of that the truth is the truth. It cannot change. You see what I'm saying? Because reality is solid. You know what I'm saying? Like reality is made of solidarity. You know what I'm saying? So they cannot change the truth. So what they do is they use sensations and stuff like that to pretty much create lies and deceptions, like if they're doing what they're projecting. You see what I'm saying? But they're not doing. They're not about doing. Like I told you earlier too, they're about lies and deceptions, the perception that something is happening. Since the mind is about illusionary stuff and stuff that is not physical, you see what I'm saying? Thinking, images, illusions, and stuff like that. It's based off stuff that's not physical. They act like that's their domain. Like if they could control you from within. So if you're not well in tune with the spiritual side of things, with the mind and stuff like that, what they're doing, who the enemy are, what they do is they act like they could fool you. Like if they could get over on you, like if they could ordinate events in your life without you knowing. And if you don't know what they're up to, so they've killed people with their lies. You see how I'm sounding? Like a little, because I know how to speak perfect English. So if I sound like, right now I'm not sounding like I'm supposed to sound with a lot more, they're using my substance inadvertently right now. And you see, you heard how my substance just came back for a slight second and it just left. So I'm sounding unlike myself right now. I got my neighbor's wife. So my neighbor, his name is Jamie Mena, Mexican. And his wife, her name is Irma, 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 right? And they're both in cahoots with each other about this, the satanic shit, the devil shit. So they be saying shit to each other. And because I'm here by myself and they got a family structure over, they got kids and all that stuff, and they're all in it too. Like not all in it. They were all in it, and some of them just branched off. They don't do it no more as much and stuff like that. Some of them get in sometimes. They got the little boy that goes to high school, whatever the fuck, doing it too. They go and got a trick for the boy, like if he's invincible and that he could protect himself from all angles and do all sorts of shit that's not true. That he's mean and inverted. He likes to act like me in school, like cause you know, I come from the hood and all that stuff, so I was not acting, but cause that's part of me too, but I was acting gangster a lot when I got here, so he wanted to assume my likeness, and he wants to act like me, like he could do some of the stuff that I do, some pussy shit, straight up pussy. So you see, my substance right now is being used inadverted, because like I told you, they like to target the substance, the essence, the radiance that we had. That you see what I'm saying? I'm supposed to sound more like a man, right? Like right there, you see what I'm saying? And so they got it against me, like I can't use it. So like they really stifled it away from me, like they sucked it away from me, and they're using it against me, or like a version of it that's not even mine. They go and say it in ways like like they're using they're using me in inverted, but complete it with my angel, what you call it, like when I first started in life, I did a lot of stuff, angel stuff, like God level stuff, and they wanted to assume it. So what they did was they lied and acted like they're using my angel, me as back then, the way I said it, but to their liking. Like, cause it's already done. Everything I did from the beginning to now is already done. So they went back in my memories and acted like they did it from my memories as far as I can remember. Cause I can remember me as a baby too, the things that I did as a baby too. So they went through my memories. They were spying on me. They're still spying on me, crazy, insane, and I mean to the worst levels. They're terrorists. They're fucking terrorists. So they spied on me until they started finding ways to tap into my memories and went back in time, like back and forth, and went into certain places in my life. You know, and I was over here hurt. I couldn't defend myself because I was so hurt, and I wasn't really like on the level I was supposed to be to defend myself. I was supposed to do certain things. I was supposed to leave this place the moment I figured out, like, yo, there's too many of them around me and stuff. I gotta leave, you know what I'm saying? Because imagine you against a whole bunch of Satanists, devil worshippers. Even if you, I mean, it depends. If you're not hurt and if you're not giving them a way in, they won't be able to do it to you. But since I was so hurt and I was so relaxed and reliant that I know and there's nothing they could do, they started taking liberties with me. And literally, like, there was hundreds of them, like a lot of them, and they were united and they were coming at me. Oh, hold up, they're giving me fake pain on my back right now. They're inserting fake pain in my nervous system right now, and they're going deeper and deeper right now. I can feel it right now on my back. Literally, look, you can feel it right there. Look, angel of deceptions, angel. So they're acting like they're using me as an angel of deceptions against me. Like if I'm an angel of deception, like if I don't know anything, and they could just command me around. Like if they twisted me into an angel of deceptions, and I'm going against myself. So that's what's going on my back. And you saw it right then and there when I pointed at it. You saw the angel of deceptions, like illusionary type of exposure. And look, check this out. Look, it's right there. I can feel it right here. And so they're inserting, they're taking it, it's still there. So they wanted to keep it there, but like without you being able to see it or me being able to feel it. So they go, you see what I'm saying now? So I'm not being straightforward with my with how I'm supposed to right now because they're so vested in messing with me from within. Like what they're doing right now is not real. It's not true, and I know it. Now you see it's going away. Okay, it's going into the inverted tricks that they got because they do a lot of inverted tactics. Like if they got everything in front of them, but inverted or backwards, and like if they know everything and they're the ones doing everything, and everything is happening because they want it to happen, but it's them making it happen. You see what I'm saying? You see that right there? Every time that I do that, it's them getting all discombobulated and shit because I'm pointing out something that they did. So they go and act like they got everything right there in the front. Everything, literally everything. And that is backwards. And that they know everything. You know, they say it in ways. They're putting confusion in my mind right now so that I can't tell you what exactly the words that they use, the pattern, the sequence that they use to get it done. So they act like they got everything in front of them and they're doing everything. Like if they know everything, there's no details that they don't know. Like they know it all at once. You see what I'm saying? Through their lies and deceptions. I know how to do it too. But I never really got into that type of stuff because I'm here. You see what I'm saying? So like, why would I? I live my life. I don't have to go say stuff in order to make it happen. I already know what to do. See what I'm saying? I'm way better than doing that. I could do it way better than saying it in order for me to know stuff, because I already know. I don't have to say it in order for me to know everything, because I already know. You see what I'm saying? So they're the ones who got to say lies and deceptions and say it in certain ways, inverted, everything inverted, like they got it in front of them, but backwards and stuff like that, in order for them to assume like if they know, like if they have it all together, but they don't. You see what I'm saying? So now you see what I'm saying. So you see what I'm talking about now. The enemy's amongst us, and we got to eliminate them. Mexicans, they gotta go. Good or bad, they gotta go. All of them, because they're full blown chaotic. I like, there's some Mexicans that are cool. I'm not even like hating on them. I'm just saying like, but the whole entire Mexican heritage, the whole lineage of Mexicans, they gotta go. And a lot of white people, most of white people, if not all too, because yo, they're a threat. They're literally a threat. You see how oppressive the government is. You see how oppressive the government is. And it's because it's mostly Jews and whites. You see what I'm saying? Freemasons, the Illuminati, Skull and Bones, occultic societies, Satanists, devil worshippers, mostly. So once the enemy took over those important positions of power in this country, they only let in their kind. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what the enemy would do. That's what Satan would do. That's what the enemy, the devil, would do. They're the devil united. They're like the devil. They're just like Satan, the devil. What you heard the devil is like. Deceitful, sneaky, deceitful, hateful, arrogant. But they don't do it all the same. They do it in different ways because they're all different. So they carry out the will of the devil differently. You see what I'm saying? So anyways, 20-minute video now, going to 21. I told you enough for you to get what's happening. Every time I'm about to make a video, you see that? Every time I'm about to make a video, now they're taking it away. The energy, the continuation energy I just had. I just went, video, and then it just started going away. Like if they put a cowboy's boot stump into it with nothingness in between. So they combine their tricks. Anyways, so every time I'm about to make a video, they got a pattern, a sequence, a protocol they follow, a war agenda protocol they follow. And it's a lot of them against me, and they can't beat me. So they gotta assume like if they're beating me, like if that's it, I'm done, forgotten, all this bullshit. But the truth is that they can't win. I already won. I did it all from the beginning. I laid it all out from the beginning. So no matter what they do, they can't change how things are going. They can't do it. Get it? So when I'm about to make a video, they got a protocol, and that's what's happening right now. They're following the protocol of me making a video, me telling you the truth. Before I even pressed the record button, they were already knowing that I was about to go and make a video. Because they were spying on me. They're literally spying it on me all the time. It's Julio all the way. My name is Julio. It's Julio all the way. Until death do us part. That's, you see, and now they're taking it away. They're changing it and doing it differently. Because I'm telling you the truth straight up, 100%. A lot of people who are just living their lives, not caring what's going on, for fraternizing with the enemy, socializing with people, not knowing who they really are, their intentions and stuff. You gotta stop that shit. You can't just live your life anymore. We gotta go and eliminate the enemy, whether they're presidents, ex-presidents, or not. Trump, not so much, because he's not really like them. He's following he's with them, but he's following I don't want to tell you the whole thing right now, but you gotta understand that he's on a different path. But anyways, so we gotta eliminate the enemy. There's some of them that's kind of like Trump too. They're like on the other side of the enemy, because some of them join like backwards or inverted and go into the traitor side. So they betray like the enemy and stuff. So you gotta know who's who and what side they're on and their intentions. Yo, like seriously, we gotta get rid of the enemy. All of them, they all gotta go. They crossed the line. They gotta go. They crossed the line. See, my pain is it's not even there no more like it was. They were building that pain, that fake pain on my back. The moment I mentioned my lower back, I knew they were gonna do it. I was gonna mention it too. That burp right there, that's them. They're like pushing. It's like a push, like if they were squeezing me or some shit. Like and that's certain that you see physical. Because they're doing it through sensations, deceptions, lies, a whole that right there too. And because I burp right now, they're going to assume like they want something, like if that's a price or something like that. So the enemy's amongst us, and we gotta get rid of them. If I get tough, if I get mad, I could gain everything. That's not 100% with me right now. But you know, I've accepted the fact that the enemy are cowards, that they're a bunch of like sissies, weak. Exactly what you heard. The devil is like pussy, faggoty. You know, this is a lot of words to describe them. They even get mad and want to fight you sometimes, unless you're on a certain type of like level that if they try it, they're done. You see what I'm saying? So they won't even try it if you're on that level. But anyways, so you people can no longer just live your lives and allow the enemy to continue their tirade, their tyranny, their chaotic ways. Yo, we cannot allow it. We gotta take the enemy out. Every time you can see that you can see when the enemy's interjecting into me, like they're doing it from the imagination, from a fantasy, from you see a fantasy and inverted. Like if they're like if they're here from within, like if they went within and said in so many ways, like if they gain knowledge and stuff like that, and see it in certain ways, like if they see it all and stuff like that, or know it all and stuff like that through uh other ways, because they're not about knowing, they're about seeing. Seeing and knowing is two different things. There's this type of pyramid and then this type of pyramid, the upside down and the regular pyramid, right? The regular pyramid is really about seeing. That's why you see the pyramid eye symbol on the dollar bill, because they're about seeing lies and deceptions, illusions and stuff like that. And this is about physicality. We're here, we're about knowing the truth, stuff that's not related to illusions and lies, deception. You see what I'm saying? So more to reality than lies and deceptions. And then this pyramid right here is more about lies, deceptions, misleading people, being around people. They're not about being, they're not about doing, they're not about knowing. You see what I'm saying? So when I say knowing, I know exactly what I'm talking about. I had to explain that because I said it a few times, and they're not about knowing. It's like they exist as calculations, as numbers. So when you see the Scientology cult and stuff like that, because they don't believe in God, and a lot of them that go to church, they don't even believe in God neither, but they act like they do. You see what I'm saying? Because it's deception. They go to church and they don't believe in God, but they do the fucking upside down, what you call it, cross. You see, it's upside down. It's upside down. You see what I mean? A lot of people don't catch on to that. A lot of churchgoers, they're so ignorant. They just see it and they start doing it themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like they don't see it. You see what I'm saying? And I did it, so they gonna act like I'm doing it. Like if I'm an antichrist, like if I'm a devil worshiper, like if I'm, you see what I'm saying? They like taking shit out of context. Anyways, follow me, yo. Stay tuned and spread the word. We gotta unite. I'm gonna unite you guys. And actually, hold up. I could lead you without having to unite you, and that'll be even better because it's been working out better for me to lead you without having you right there. But at some point, we'll have to unite so I can lead you better. I know how to fix all the world's problems, financial, social, love, your own private issues. Like I know how to fix all of that stuff. Like I told you, I'm related to God. I wasn't lying. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I know how to do things here. We're not supposed to be here any longer. You're not even from here, really. This is not exactly where you're from. This is not really where you're from. We're from somewhere else. You got here through grotesque ways, sex, sperm, from someone's ball sack. That's not natural. That's not who you really are. Your physical body, who you are here, is not who you really are. Get it? So stay tuned and follow me. Subscribe, leave a like, all right?